And there we go. We are live on YouTube. All the YouTube viewers, welcome to the Truckers TV Live Truckers Television Channel broadcast morning show. Good morning. Okay, what else do we have to talk about? Not a whole lot on my side. You know how I work. Not a whole lot of anything going on. Mr. Lee, today's his day off, so he's not streaming. He may post a video, a pre recorded video. I don't know. He may be busy this weekend. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. But he's always making some good content. There we go. There I am. I really don't understand. Like I say, I'm not an IT person or anything. I never claimed to know a lot about anything. But how can a page go from, getting numerous viewers on the live streams to not getting any whatsoever? That tells me either the content that's created on these pages are not interesting enough for viewers to come in and stick around for a little bit to watch, or Facebook is just not sending out notifications. I don't understand. I know how Facebook works, and yeah, they want you to pay money to send your content out. I know how them idiots work. So if you don't pay money, you don't get money. That's the way it works. And I know the old saying always, you got to spend it to make it. Well, Facebook's supposed to be free, right? It's in a sense, it's not costing you guys anything to watch my stupidity being broadcast, right? So why doesn't Facebook try to get more people out there? Because you know what? Facebook makes money on stars and subscriptions. Not just the broadcaster, the streamer, whatever you want to call them. Facebook does, because when you buy stars, you're going to have to, it's going to cost you to buy stars. They say, well, a penny is what a star cost. But if you have to purchase stars, you know, they're making money on it because, number one, when you go to order 10,000 stars, you're going to pay extra. So they're making money off of that business, subscriptions, blah blah blah, all of that mess, and commercials. That's where they make their money. So I would think they would want to put out all the videos that they can to make that revenue off of commercials. They just don't like Dennis's pages. That's just what it boils down to. I see videos every day of just stupid crap. And Facebook's pushing it. I'm not kidding you. They push it. But when it comes to what I'm doing, or even Dennis, look what I'm gonna clear the air. Because I know this video is gonna be watched by more than what's here right now. Uh, his former employees, that was his true employees of his truckers TV transportation company. You run your mouth, you make accusations, you're crap. You send me friend requests, you send me messages, you're trying to call me, you're crap. I don't know you. You've never sat across the table and had a meal with me. I've never went to your house. You've never come to mine. I don't know who you are. You are employees, former employees of Dennis V. Adams Jr., not me. But when you start saying things about me personally, you're junk. That's just plain and simple. You're junk. Hey, Ellen, good morning. I'm sorry, Dar. I got to watch a couple of my grandkids yesterday. That's super. Grandkids are our future. Love them, take care of them, try to help raise them like they're supposed to be raised. That's awesome, Darwin. Glad to see that. Um, but back to the boneheads. So, Michael Simpson, I blocked you. I can't see nothing you say or do. You can't. Michael, grow up. I see why you had so many employers through the past. Is your work ethics suck. I've never known a truck driver that stops as much as you do. Uh, the way you treated your equipment, not very smart. So grow up, learn how to take care of your equipment, keep a job longer than what, 6 months. I'm just saying. So and Sharon, I don't know you. I talked to you once on your stream. Never got the opportunity to meet you, but the way you treated your equipment also not too smart. Pay attention to the road. Number one, you're driving a loaded truck, and pay attention to the road. I haven't blocked you, Sharon, but if you start what Michael did, you will be blocked. And Frank P, I see you deleted your message to me. Uh, you run your mouth. You listen to somebody and you attack me personally, no, that ain't gonna happen. I never done nothing harsh or harmful to you. I never did what you did to me. You took a person's word without knowing the truth, and then you come and attack me. That's not going to happen. So if I ever catch you on any of my broadcasts, you won't be there long, because I will put you out the back door. It ain't gonna happen. Well, good morning. We have a YouTuber right now. Good morning to you. How you doing? You are watching the Truckers Television Channel live broadcast this morning. This is what we do. We just sit here and chill and chat. Nothing interesting. Just we talk amongst ourselves. They call Dennis V. Adams Jr. He's creator of the pages, and he wants me to call it a podcast. I don't call it a podcast. I call it a chat, because that's what we do. We just chat. I'm broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube right now. My name is Curtis. I am in Arkansas, of the great United States of America. We do, the creator of the page, Dennis V. Adams Jr., he is a truck driver. He drives the big rigs across the roads here in the U.S., and he has his own company, trucking company, and all that stuff. And he's asked me to do these broadcasts on this, what he calls podcast. I call the chat room. And that's what we do. I sit up here, look like this, sitting behind the camera. I smoke my cigarettes, drink my water, and go on about nothing. Hoping the word gets out where more people come on here, talk to me, because I sit here going on about nothing and depend on people's comments. I read comments and talk amongst everybody that's in the chat room right now. That's what I do. So I ain't that interested. I don't watch news or daily events, nothing like that. It's just same old crap with me. I go on about stupidity, or we've been hammered on Facebook by viewers and kind of put a bad reputation on the page. And that's because they're jealous. They jealous what Dennis created. At one time, we'd have a couple of hundred viewers at one time on a stream. And they got jealous because they seen all the stars and uh, everything that Dennis was creating and having and getting. They wanted part of the action, so they started all their hatefulness. And well, good morning, Connie. How you doing? And tried to tear what Dennis created down. But I'm here to say it can be great again. Yes, it can. but it takes viewers like you guys to make it happen. And anybody that has been watching what I do knows good and well that they're the ones that are the problem. And I have been noticing not just on our pages, but on everybody's pages across Facebook. There's some really, really hateful people out there. I hear my nephew firing up, going to work. Yeah, he's just like he's still got another 30 years to be working. Oh my goodness. But he works for UPS. Yeah. So he won't be working 30 years for his company he works for now. He give him another 15, 20 years of work and he'll be set for the rest of his life. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. And great to see you doing great. I know it's kind of early. I was kind of hoping Dennis would come up on stage with me and get this morning show going. I know that he can open up all the pages. I think may not be able to. Well, hello there, Mr. Jeremy. How you doing? Good to see you here on the Truckers Television live podcast. I just sitting here chilling and just going on rambling about nothing, watching the birds and squirrels with I have three cats. Two of them's asleep. One of them's sitting in the window just looking out, enjoying what God's given us this morning, the beauty and the birds and squirrels and all that good stuff. That's what they do. You're going to get fired. That ain't good. That's not good at all. We say we got 553 subscribers on the YouTube side, and I wish we'd get more YouTubers come in. I don't broadcast much. This is the first morning I've broadcast on YouTube in a couple of years. Yeah, we've been doing this for a couple of years on YouTube, at least 2 years, possibly three. I bet it is 3 years now. But when I do these morning shows or any of the StreamYard broadcast, we got so much negative crap on YouTube that I just quit doing it. I'd stay on the Facebook side, but I thought this morning, well, let's try something out. Let's get these YouTubers involved here too. So here we go. What was that great Pat Benatar's song? Hit me with your best shot. I don't know if we got NASCAR viewers out there or not, but what's your thoughts on the Haley Deegan thing that's going on right now? I follow her on Facebook, and I haven't gotten the lowdown on that exactly what happened. She left the racing company that she drove for, but there's apparently is something in the works. She's going back down to the truck series, I think it is, maybe something else. But anyway, I don't watch a whole lot of anything. The only time my TV gets turned on is when I go to bed, and it's to help me sleep more than anything. I don't watch it. It's just on. I live my life comedy. I watch so much comedy videos. I'm ready to throw up. I watch all the cartoons, Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park, American Dad. That's my life. That's how I live. I hadn't watched. I've been. I've got this great company that I do get my streaming from, and I got probably 8,000 channels. It's unbelievable. I was paying so much in one. I paid less for a year's subscription to this streaming company than what I'd pay for cable in 1 month. So I went from $300 a month for cable and internet down to $50 a month for internet and 199 a year for my streaming. So go figure that. And so far, I've been really lucky with the internet. I know T-Mobile sucks in my area. The telephones, you just are worthless, useless. But the router that they send you if you become a T-Mobile, it, if you get T-Mobile internet, I had to build a shelf to put in my window to set my router on. And yeah, it works good enough that I'm streaming, right? And live streaming, that's one of the hardest things you can do. You really have to have good internet service. And so I can't complain. $50 a month, that's it. No tax or nothing. It's $50 a month for internet. And I have three computers going. I have two telephones. There's two TVs hooked to it. So I can't complain. It really works good. And like I said, the streaming TV, I was really hesitant about doing that because I didn't know anything about TV streaming. And my nephew, my son, and then my brother, he finally started doing it. And they all were just praising on how good it worked. And so I did it, and I hadn't regretted it 1 minute. So I cut the cable. I Unbelievable, and it's just as good as cable. I was one of them guys that, what do you call them, recliner jockeys, sit in the recliner and watch TV all night, not all day. Well, I cut the cable. I sat here at my computer. I got a 27-inch monitors on my main computer. And so it's like sitting here watching television. I watch videos all day, nearly half the night anymore. A lot of people making some good content on the Well, on the internet, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, make a lot of good content. And so it's pretty cool. You don't even have to turn the TV on no more. You just set it your computer, on your telephone, your notepad, laptop, whatever you use. And nowadays you can cast to your TV from your device. Easy, easy peasy. I know we had, oh my goodness, I don't know how many thousands and thousands of videos on our pages. And we got in trouble and went through there and deleted a whole lot of videos, thousands and thousands of videos. A lot of good content that had to be deleted, which in the long run, I don't think it had to be deleted, but we did it because Facebook kind of pointed that away. So we did. And oh my gosh, now I wish I wouldn't have done it. But we'll get over it. We'll make some more content. We still have Lee. Unfortunately, Lee can't stream while he's driving his truck no more. Company prohibits him from doing it. But he makes videos driving to and from work. You ought to check him out if you hadn't seen him yet. Uh, Dennis Dennis Adams, he's the creator of all this, and he streams. He's out. Last night he was headed to Dallas. He's pulling an Amazon trailer. Oh my God. Dennis V. Adams Jr., Amazon. I, I nearly rolled out of my chair. You got to be kidding. If you only knew how many times I heard him F bomb Amazon, FedEx, and since he's owned his own trucking company, I have seen him pull a FedEx trailer, now Amazon. Oh, wow, Dennis. The demon has come back. I just, I, I laugh every time I think about it because I remember every time he'd come to a FedEx truck trailers out on the road, F you FedEx. And here he is pulling FedEx and Amazon. They pay good. That's the thing. It's kind of hard to pass it up, but yeah, it's. I laugh about it because how many times did we hear him f bomb that company? How many times? I know FedEx and Amazon's two different companies, but in my mind, they're the same. I don't know if any of y'all, what's that one page I follow? I follow a couple of them, Bonehead Truckers, and what's that one? That one's a really good channel. It talks about anything that's happening in the trucking business. I like watching his videos. What is it? I see our local cable company has made a post. They're having problems this morning too. Imagine that. Imagine that. Cable TV is having problems. Their phone systems, the whole 9 yards. And here I am broadcasting live on my internet and my streaming. I think I am. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, look at there. So Del Jared, I hadn't seen him in years. That's another page I follow is Dale Jr.'s Dirty Mo Media. That's a good page. If you're interested in what's happening in NASCAR, that's a good page. Kevin Harvick, I follow him. They get to the lowdown. I like Dale Jr.'s page more. And Kevin, I'm sorry, but I like Jr.'s page a little bit better. Kevin Harvick's his is more serious talk, where Junior's he has funny memories. You know, a lot of the people that come on and do with this podcast have a lot of the old stories of the old timers, the fights and funnies, things like that, going on in the background of the races. Pretty cool stuff. I know he has a lot of his guests that talk about his Junior's dad, Dale Sr. A lot of the stories, Dale Earnhardt Sr., he was something else. You didn't want to make him mad on the track, I know that, but he pulled some good ones off. A lot of good stories I heard about him. It's called Memories. Another page I'll follow is Making Memories. They've had to change their name so many times because, yeah, they got in trouble for language and things that they were doing on their videos. And so that they had to change it, make new names and for their pages and stuff. Them guys are crazy. They freaking crazy. The things they do to each other. Wow. But it's fun. It's fun, good fun stuff. Oh, and then the other one, Jason. I don't know where he's from. Him and his wife, they're funny. The pranks they pull on each other. Wow. Who puts food coloring on each other? Yeah, I think his wife's a nurse or something. I don't know what she does actually for a living, but I know she's a nurse. And then Shane Harry, he's funny. Him and his wife, they go at each other all the time. I think Shane's a cop. I like watching him and his content. It's good, clean stuff. Motorcycles. Who's got motorcycles? Got a big old Harley or a little bitty moped, scooter. I had one of them wannabe Harleys. Nice bike though. Bought it brand new, put a lot of money in it, and sold it for not even a quarter of what I had in it just to get rid of it. Can't ride it, don't need to having it, right? Oh man. Oh, that looks so good. That ribeye steak, fried taters, onion and peppers. Oh, that looks so good. Ships of the Great Lakes. I watch him too. He puts a lot of good. He's a good photographer. Really good pictures. And then you got to remember old Bruce Wilson. He's giving away a Peterbilt cab over. You go to his page and buy any of his products, and you have every $5 it gives you an entry to win this Peterbilt cab over. It's a gorgeous truck too. It's beautiful. They've restored it. Man, it's a gorgeous truck. You got a chance to win it. But that's Bruce Wilson's page. You go to him and check it out. And don't forget to go to Truckers TV Live. Catch Mr. Dennis and Lee broadcasting on that page. Dennis broadcasts on all of his pages. Lee, that's where he streams on his Truckers TV Live. What in the world? I see old Heavy D's got some. There's two. That's three helicopters right there. That one, I'm trying to figure out what in the world that is. That son of a gun. He's made that because it's some kind of tracked vehicle with a helicopter blades on it. So he's created that. Oh my gosh, he's got a Huey, he's got a Black Hawk, he's got, I don't know what particular model that is. That guy has got some money. It's Heavy D on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all of that business. He makes some good videos. So I was following this one gal. She's a truck driver out there on the roads, and she made a video, and instantly I quit following her because she sucks now. She met up with an individual that I'm not fond of, and well, she lost my interest once I seen who it was. Oh, Rob Rabbit Pitts. That guy is something else. I like watching his videos. The stories he tells about his business. He's into selling cars. And yeah, 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 yeah. He's got some good stories. Wholesaler, that's what he is. Car He's wholesales cars and things like that. That's what it is. Takes my mind a few minutes to get the words what I'm trying to think out my mouth. Peaches, Georgia farm peaches shipped to your door. I'd like to have a peach right now. That sounds pretty good. Oh, can't forget about my kitties. And I follow this lady. I have followed her for 2 years now. She lives in Canada. She has three cats, and Mr. Oreo liked to bit the bullet not too long ago, and had to be taken to the vet. And luckily, they got it diagnosed and corrected really quick. Things we don't think about that can happen to your pets, it happened to him, but he's doing good. Back to his sassiness. Oreo the cat. If you ain't seen him, check him out. Pretty cool. Yeah, she makes some pretty good videos too. I'm just rambling on till get people come in here and talk with me. There's no telling what'll come out of my mouth. I still follow Leland Chapman. You know, that's you may if you don't know him or remember him, that's the dog, the bounty hunter. That's his boy. Yeah, I still follow him too. He's I don't see any videos, mostly just posting pictures. Meets a lot of his fans and travels all over. This is a good page. If you're into country music and you like the old country music, well, look up Country's Family Reunion. That's a good page to follow. It and Larry's Country Diner. Them are two good country history pages to follow. Oh, look at there, my local donut shop, Happy Friday Peeps. She got a big old pile of donut holes, just glazed, laid out on a rack. Look at them drip. Oh my gosh. I'd go for a couple dozen of them right now. Spa City Donuts. Good stuff. I hadn't been to her in ages. I don't eat donuts no more. If I cheat, I'll just get one or two from Walmart. That's dozen. Those that don't know me, it's one or two dozen from Walmart. I'll eat two of them out of the box and end up throwing the rest of them away. That's my history. I don't know about you guys. I've had this problem with them little bitty ants, little bitty things. I got me two apple fritters last week, and I didn't think nothing about it. I took them out of the bag, put them on the bar, and I didn't get them put in my pantry. Well, later that day, I went back and looked, and them things were covered in them ants. They went straight in the garbage. Didn't even open the box. I should have known better, but I didn't think about it. My boy was here, and I was spending time with him, talking with him. I was worried about him getting the stuff out of my pantry, taking it home to him, and didn't think nothing about my own. Yeah, he came back by last Saturday, and I kept telling him, "Come by here and get all the sweets out of my cabinets. I don't want them. Don't need them here no more." So I was worried about him taking them and not even thinking about my own. Yeah, all them. I had a full box of blueberry muffins, honey buns, them cheese, cream cheese, cherry danishes. All them things are so freaking good. And he loaded up a bag full of that stuff, took home with him. Ice cream, yogurt. I ate yogurt for a while. My favorite was the peach yogurt. Had little chunks of peach in it. What was the other one? There was another blueberry. Oh, they were so freaking good. And I hadn't had them in quite a few years. I need to start getting them. That would be good for the venture that I'm on. Officer Daniels. I started following him a couple of years ago. He was hooked up with this gal, and they made videos. All I can say is Officer Daniels, look him up, go back to his videos and check out the the videos that he made in his early days of the social media. They were hilarious. I don't remember the gal's name he was with. She's a pretty good sized gal, and she was a redneck. Funny, funny business. I used to follow her, but I hadn't seen her in a year or so. Let's see, what was that? 12 hours ago. Yeah, that was Dennis's last stream was 12 hours ago. He was actually broadcasting off his Dennis B. Adams Jr. page. That's one I watched this morning, right before I started this podcast. Pretty interesting video. I seen a post last week, might have been this week. Anyway, Jerry Lujan used to stream on Dennis's pages, and unfortunately, we had to stop letting him create content on our pages. But he is a he preaches the Bible, and that's what his videos was. He has his own page now, and he had to take a break. He did a morning. He called it inspirational service for the mornings, but he reads from the Bible. He's really good. He's a good person to listen to. I loved listening to him. I hated when we had to stop doing his broadcast, but he's another one that I like to follow. But anyway, he had made a post that he was going to start doing his morning inspirational page again. I don't know if he's actually started doing them yet or not. Man, that is such a good looking bike. Indian has really got a really good looking motorcycle. Man, that's a good looking bike. That Indian Challenger Limited. Wow. The Chieftain Dark Horse and Chieftain Limited. Man, they're good looking motorcycles. It's really disappointing. Let me try something here again because I don't understand why this thing is not broadcasting on these other pages. I don't understand that. Let's see here. Let's see. No, it's just not going to let me do it. Well, good morning, Miss Lisa. How you doing today? Oh, I'm just checking things out. What was I doing? Let's see. Been kind of quiet this morning here. Very few people's come in this morning, Lisa. Not many whatsoever. Got to get Dennis to fix the page. I'm only able to broadcast on two pages this morning. That's YouTube and the Truckers Television channel. Then that's it. Nobody. I can't broadcast on any others till Dennis gets it fixed. So I'm only getting just very few viewers right now. I've talked about my business. I'm out of talking. I did my rant for the day. You missed it, so you can watch a rebroadcast if you want. Boy, them dogs outside are giving fits. Oh, I think I've got a coyote. I went back and watched a video off one of my cameras. It triggered my notifications. I went back and looked, and I seen a little bitty coyote out there. Yes, I did. That's not good. And my buddy lives a couple of houses down. Already warned me about there's a pack of coyotes that's staying up behind his house. He lives across the road from me, and I didn't think much about it. I figured they were staying on his side of the road, and no, got one on camera that's was out behind my house. I mean, just right there at the woods line. So that's never good. Let's see. Okay, let's go back and let's see. This was looks like there's two cats. Yeah, I have two cats outside now. Yep, there that sucker is. That happened at 12:52 yesterday morning. I need to send that to my nephew. Yeah, I need to send that to him. See what he says about that. Okay, where's my brother at? Does he go by? Okay. Excuse me. No, I don't send that there. Should have turned that away. I don't know where old Henry's at this morning. Let's see. I don't think he had to work last night. He could have. So I'll just sit back and wait to see if anyone else comes in. I don't know if anyone will or not. I'll let it go for a little bit longer, and if not, we'll shut her down for the day. So I'll be sitting back watching.